hey Ryan, come on in.
Hey, Mr. Lake. I appreciate you having me over. Goodness, this is a beautiful house.
Well, thank you. Come on in. We're proud of it.
What's your favorite thing here?
My favorite thing is the artwork. My stepfather's an artist, and so we're blessed through the years. He's just gifted us a lot of paintings, and it's kind of neat to have that in your home everywhere you look.
How long have you been at Harding?
13 years.
What's a normal day of work consist of?
They're all the same, but they're all busy. Text, emails, meetings, phone calls, and coffees and lunches and dinners.
What's your favorite place to eat in Searcy?
That's easy. KJ's Plate Lunch.
And what song always gets you into a good mood?
Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk.
What's a wise piece of guidance you were given in college?
Someone once told me that when you have a conflict with someone, go to them, talk about it. Don't wait. It usually just makes it worse. Let me show you around.
What's your favorite Harding memory?
My favorite Harding memory is obviously the dorm life, the laughter, the fun, the good times, the relationship. Absolutely the most joyful time I've ever had in my life.
What's your favorite worship song?
The Greatest Command.
Biggest fear?
That my parents would get COVID.
If there was a movie made about your life, what actor would you want playing your role?
Kevin Costner.
I see it. And what would you want it to be called?
It's a Wonderful Life.
I think that's already taken.
It's a Wonderful Life too.
Let's do it. What's the best gift you've ever been given?
My oldest daughter gave me on my 50th birthday 50 letters from different friends and family members, all handwritten on special stationery. Very cool gift.
If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be?
I'd love to see the Northern Lights.
Have you ever had a nickname?
No nickname, but my granddaughter calls me Chief.
What is one person you can talk to about just about anything?
It's easy. My life, my love, my turtle dove, my wife, Edna.
What habit do you have that you don't think many other people have?
Oh, I'm an old school retro shaver, so I use the mug and I make my own cream every morning, lather up, use the razor blade. Kind of different, it's a neat habit. This is our kitchen, by the way.
Looks great. What's the best conspiracy theory you can make up on the spot?
Oh. There's a secret tunnel that connects Armstrong to Cathcart. Nobody knows about it. But the key is knowing where the entrance is and having the access code.
I like it. What's the best thing about how your parents raised you?
I would say the fact that I grew up in a home of faith and a place where discipline and a little bit of structure were there, and throw in the fact that I got a lot of love.
Here's a weird one. Why do you think we dream?
I think dreaming is the daytime activities that gets transferred over the hard drive when we're sleeping.
What inedible thing do you wish you could eat?
I would say flowers.
What do you think eternity will be like?
It's going to be glorious. There'll be streets of gold and backcountry roads, and everybody you ever loved will be there.
What's a lame joke that you use on a regular basis?
If you're floating down a river in a 4-door canoe and the wings fall off, how many pancakes does it take to fill a doghouse? Yellow, because snakes don't have armpits.
What would your superhero name be?
Oh, Super Steve.
What event from the past do you most want to see a recording of?
I would love to see a recording of the JFK assassination, but not the Zapruder film. I want a different angle.
What song might you get caught singing at the top of your lungs?
Old country song called The Long Black Veil by Johnny Cash. Look it up.
Now, if you were given $15,000 to give the most amount of happiness to the most amount of people, what would you do?
That would definitely be a pizza party on the front lawn with all the students invited. By the way, this is one of those paintings from my stepdad.
He is really talented. What kind of things are normal now, but will be high-valued antiques a century later?
Gasoline-powered cars.
What are you most grateful for?
Come on, follow me. I am most grateful, obviously, for the things like marriage, wife, family, but I have to say, most of all, I would have to say the grace that God offers us through Jesus. Incredibly grateful for that.
What is your favorite aspect of Christianity you love talking to someone else about?
For me, it's about the fact that God is a relational God. That's evidenced by the fact that we're here. He created us. And I think that leads me to firmly believe that we are called to impact one another and hopefully tell the story of Jesus in our lives.
If you could hear every time someone said something good about you or something negative about you, which would you choose?
Good.
Looking back on your life, what have you done that's given you the most satisfaction?
Once again, marriage, kids come to mind, but I would say spiritual satisfaction unequivocally. I believe I was called to be at this place called Hearty, and I'm passionate about young people and this community, and I get to use my gifts to try to glorify God through this. So incredible spiritual satisfaction there.
Tell me about the work that you do with the mentoring at White County.
A few years ago, there was a sermon by Monty Cox, and he said there was a shortage of mentors for people through that system. And so I applied, got accepted. It was a great experience. I continue to be involved in mentoring. But I am blessed by that because it's humbling to see where some people start versus where others, and it's just a way to make a difference.
What would you say is your favorite scripture?
James 1:12, it talks about being tested and persevering, and for those that do, they receive the crown of life. Let me show you the front yard.
Thanks. I just got one more question for you, then I'll be out of your way.
Sure.
Why would you say Jesus matters to you?
Jesus matters to me because he is the key to everything. He is God become flesh, and he is the example of less of self and more of thinking of others.
That's great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Come back and see me sometime.
All right, sounds good.